All right. Stephen LF, what's happening? How you doing? um, hey, Dump It Don, what's poppin'? You guys ready for some algorithms? All right, here we go. Oh, hey, Dump It Don, man. You got segment trees down already? You're progressing really fast. I've been trying to learn segment trees for many years, but I just never really started it, you know. Don't Defense taught me them one time, and that was like the only time I ever used segment trees. I think I will stream regularly, maybe. I'm just lazy with setting iPad screen and stream elements thing. Wait, what do you mean iPad screen? For what? I don't really set up anything before I stream. I have everything set up already, and then I just go live. Oh, I see. Maybe you need a new monitor, man. That's what you really need. I have 2 monitors, but I don't use my whole monitor. Like, the screen that I share, it goes a lot bigger. It goes, like, I cut it off, you know, so it's not as good as if it was a full screen, but it's doable. Dang, they're gonna give us a hard problem for the daily, man. Once I have, but I don't want to keep it on my desk. It sounds like you need a bigger desk. Or I have monitor arms, so I don't actually have it on my desk. It's just on the arm. But my desk is a decent size. I can't have a small desk, man. I got too much shit on my desk. Alright, can we do this problem or is it too hard? I'll read it and then I'll decide. Mikumard, what's happening? Do I smoke? What? Do I smoke what? I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke crack. You know, but maybe I smoke some other things. Cigarettes? No, I don't smoke cigarettes. Mac works really well. I have an iPad 120 centimeters. What's that, man? I think you need a bigger desk. Alright, let's see. Ganja? Yeah, maybe. Every now and then. Alright, let me read this problem real quick. You are given an n by n matrix grid of positive integers. Your task is to determine if it is possible to make either one horizontal or one vertical cut on the grid such that each of the 2 resulting sections formed by the cut is non-empty. The sum of elements in both sections is equal or can be made equal by discounting at most one single cell in total. If a cell is discounted, did I say discontinued? Or anyway, if a cell is discounted, the rest of the section must remain connected. Return true if such a partition exists, otherwise return false. Man, this problem sounds too hard. Should do part 1 first? I don't even know. I think this problem is beyond my abilities, man. Q Ultimus, how you doing, man? What was part 1 like? Yesterday's daily problem? I don't usually go back to do problems, but I don't know if I want to do yesterday's. Hey, I bought my hat. I don't know how. They said my hat is gonna take like a month to get here. All right, let's see. So, vertical cut or horizontal cut, and we can eliminate one number. Their shipping takes forever. Ain't Amazon? Yeah, man, but that's all good. Yeah, I think I'm already flagged on their system or something as a scammer. Paxonian, what's happening? How you doing? So, how the hell am I do this dang problem, man? I think there's a lot of elements to this. Like, I think if I were to attempt it, I don't know if I'll attempt it, but I would focus on trying to figure out this part first, just finding a cut. That feels kind of like a prefix sum problem, maybe, or something. Or maybe not prefix sums, but kind of like prefix rows, prefix columns. But then how do I know if we can discount one cell? I guess the difference, wait, from which region though? From either section. So I guess if the difference is something, then we have to look for that target, the difference in either section. I don't know, man. Leet whale, what's happened? I'm gonna say this problem's too hard for me. Too hard. Let me see. Constraints 10 to the 5th cells. And each number can be 10 to the 5th. Kane CS Rue, thank you very much for the follow. Uh-oh. Man, get out of here, man. Should I just ban you immediately or what? Because ain't nobody's gonna talk like that. I won't ban you because I'm nice. But why am I nice to a dang scammer bot? Who knows? Just the odd chance that it's not. Nah, forget that, man. Get out of here. Hold on. All right, here's what I'll do. I'm gonna zero track it. If it's way above my skill level, 2245. What do you say, man? I think that is kind of like within my range. So maybe I'll give it some thoughts for a few minutes. All right, so if I get the sums of all the rows and all the columns, I can do like a prefix suffix sums kind of thing. And then at every point, man, it's 10 to the 5th though. Then how do you know that one cell isn't gonna cause it to cut? I guess the only case is if it's just a single row or a single column and the cell that we discount is somewhere in the middle, then we'll create like a partition in that new section. But if it has more than one row or one column, then any cell that you choose should not make it disjointed. So, all right, add the columns, add the rows, prefix calls. Find the difference between each section at every split. And then we're searching for that yeah, we have to search for a number in that section. So how do I know? I guess I have to maintain a set of all the numbers as well. BetSimp, what's happened? Really the wrong person? Hey, you know, I've been trying to get that dang username for so long. I've like given up. Because originally my name did not have an underscore in it. But because somebody had my name on Twitch, I had to put an underscore in it. And now like my usernames are different all over the place. But I think I changed, yeah, like look, my LeetCode username doesn't really have an underscore, but I put one in anyways. JCast19, what's poppin', man? How you doing? All right, so I'm gonna try this problem, man. It's gonna be interesting. But man, 25% acceptance rate scares me. Here we go. Anyways, BetSimp, I was lurking in your shit for a little bit, man. I saw you're doing the CSES problems. Oh yeah, that's what you're saying. Range query section, CSES, a seg tree. Wait, I thought you were already a segment tree master, man. I didn't know that you needed to practice that. I'm definitely a segment tree scrub. Dumpydon just said he learned segment trees, and he just did a segment tree problem today. I should probably do some segment trees one day, but ain't nobody got time for that, man. Range query, lazy propagation. What are you talking about? It's like in Pokemon Gold. Pokemon Gold. There's a Pokemon Gold. Oh yeah, I guess there's gold and silver, right? Yeah, I don't know if I played Pokemon Gold, man. I played red and blue, yellow, leaf green. What are you up to these days? JCast19. What am I doing these days? I'm just joking around mostly. Type Blazer, working on that thing. Algo Blazer, my secret project that I haven't really showed anybody, but I keep talking about it. I'm getting ready to show everyone that sometime, one of these days. Algo Blazer, man. It's very much inspired by binary search. I think binary search was such a great website, and I cannot believe that they just shut it down like that, man. It was a crazy decision, I think. Wait, I played blue, red, yellow, gold, arena. What the heck is arena? The first feature you need to add is voice chat? Wait, what the hell? Voice chat? That's crazy. Wait, I don't even know how to solve this problem. This problem's too hard for me, man. I think I have an idea, but I don't know if it's gonna work. And I think it's a lot of work to implement. And I don't want to waste my time implementing a wrong idea, man. Wait, I was doing segment tree problems on my stream. Wait, Arena was on the Nintendo. Oh, I remember Pokemon Arena, man. That game sucked. Or wait, was it Pokemon Stadium or Arena or Coliseum? I don't remember. Stadium? There might be all of them. All right, here's Leetwhale says I can solve this, so maybe my ideas are somewhat okay. Prefix sums on columns and rows, and it's and then look up the difference in a set or something. That's what I'm thinking. I need a set of all the numbers, but then all right. So I guess it would be a ON traversal to build all the prefix column and row sums, and then another, I guess it'd be another ON traversal to like remove all the numbers from the set or the multi-set, move it over to the next side so that we can do that lookup on the diff. And then the numbers are only, oh, the numbers are only positive, so that means I'm only looking in one section for the diff. Like if the sections aren't equal in sum, then I should only look in the bigger section to remove a number. All right, I'm gonna try. I don't know how to implement though. Prefix sum rows and prefix sum columns. Wait, is it prefix sums that I'm trying to do? I just need like the sum. I don't think I need the prefix sum. I just need like the row sums. And column sums. I should probably think about making functions and stuff, but I don't have time for that, man. I'm just going to iterate. So if I go r equals 0, visiting every cell. So this one, I guess I'm going like left to right, top to bottom. So that means I'll be using the row sum here. So I need my total row sum and my total column sum. I guess that's just gonna be the total sum of everything. And then, yeah, these sums should be the same. So I don't even know why I have. I don't even know what I'm doing yet, man. I'm still trying to figure out things as I go. All right, so that's gonna give me everything. Maybe what else I need is some type of set or whatever. I think I should use a multi-set, but I don't really know the syntax for a multi-set that great. So instead, I'll use an unordered map, which is probably not great. I'll just call it freak for frequency map. And then increment the frequency. So now we have a list of all the numbers and their occurrences and then the total sum. So now I guess what we can do is first we'll try like splitting it by rows to see if we can make that cut there. How are we gonna do that? I guess we'll iterate over again. I'm sure we can do this all in like one pass. or a second pass at both row and column, but I don't want to complicate myself right now because I'm not even sure if this will work. So I'll do it like caveman style. So how are we gonna do this? For each row, I need to subtract from the total sum. All right, so maybe I'll set this to the total sum. Wait, how am I gonna, maybe I'll say bottom rows is equal total sum, and then the top rows is 0. So what we're gonna do is just subtract, how should I do this, man? I just subtract from the bottom here and then add to the top row here. But as I'm subtracting, I also need to remove it from the frequency. So maybe I have to make a copy of this frequency map. Bot freak. And then I'll make another frequency map. Should I make another frequency map? Man, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of edge cases here, especially when the row is just a single row or a single column, like either top, bottom, left, or right. Because we're gonna have to, well, I guess in those cases, the only numbers we can remove are the edges. So maybe there won't be that many edge cases. All right, let me try and keep my focus here for this problem. There's a lot going on. All right, so what the heck am I doing, man? I'm trying to say I really should be using multisets. Bottom frequency of the current number will decrement it. If man, I should just make a silly function for this because it's gonna be a lot of repeat junk. I'll call it decrement, and it will take in a map. Hector HSC, what's happening? Thank you very much for the bits. Oh, got a question. Kieran, man, I don't know how to do this thing. I need to have something where I can respond or whatever. How does this person know that I've answered their question? I use a Bubble 75 and I have a Logitech G502 mouse. But here we go, Hector HSC, thank you very much for the bits. Okay, so how are we gonna decrement? I guess we also need a number to decrement. And then if that is equal to 0, I should have just used a dang multiset, man. But I'm not familiar with the way they work. And every time I try and use a dang multiset, something about things just always make my problem not work or something. So now I have like a fair of multisets. All right, so what am I trying to do? I'm just trying to decrement the bottom frequency with that, and I don't need that. So, all right, after that, after each row, then the diff is, what is a diff? I mean, I know what the diff is, man. It's the bottom minus the top. But which side do we look at? Let me think about that. So, all right, if the diff is negative, that means we should look in the top. If the diff is positive, maybe it means look in the bottom. Otherwise, the diff is good, and then I suppose we can just turn true in this case. All right, so how the hell do we look in the top? Should I make a function for that, man? Wait, look? I'll just call it look. And then what are we looking in? We're looking in a map. And then what are we looking for? We're looking for a certain target. And then I guess it should return like a Boolean. But then, okay. All right, what I'm thinking about right here, like why I'm hesitating right now, is because I'm thinking of the edge case where it's a single row or a single column. This won't work because maybe instead of looking in a map, I should just pass like row column instead. So maybe I'll make a new function as well, a single look. And instead of that, it will just be a vector of ints, row or column. And if it's a single look, then we're only looking at the ends because those are the only numbers that we can remove. You see what I'm doing now? Dang. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna work, Q, but so if we're looking for a single, it's like returns num0 equal targets or nums back equal target. That's the only way. But then if it's more than one column or one row in each section, then we need to look with this one. So how do we look? I guess we just return is this how you do it? Fine. It's yeah. So maybe look is a bad name because it returns a Boolean. It should be like does contain or something. Or whatever. This ain't no dang real life production shit, man. This is just a LeetCode problem. But anyways, so how are we gonna do this? If, all right, how do you know what size the row is? I guess we can say if r equals 0. Let me think about this. I might have an off by 1. So if r is equal to 0, that means we're only a single row. But then also if r is equal to, I guess we shouldn't go to rows all the way to the end. We should probably just go to rows -1 and cols -1. So then we can say here, if r is equal to 0 or r is equal to rows -2, then we have a single row that we need to look in. And the same, wait, what is this? I guess the same thing here. But man, this is gonna get a little bit messy. I don't know, because this is only the rows, man. I still gotta do the thing for the columns. All right, how are we gonna do it, man? So maybe, all right, look single. This would be nums are, and then our target is the diff, but maybe it should be absolute value of the diff. Otherwise, we should just do a regular look, and we're looking in the top. So what do I call it? Top freak. Oh, I didn't even put it in the top freak, man. Look at that. Top freak grid RC plus plus. And our target is the diff. So it's the same thing here, right? Except it's not top freak. We're looking for bottom freak here. And this probably seems a little funky too, man. Which row are we looking at for real? This row should be rows minus 1 because that's the last row. And this one should be 0, which, ooh. Let me think. Maybe I need to, all right, I think that's a bug too. I think I need to explicitly say, so if R is equal to 0, then we hit that row. Otherwise, if R is equal to rows minus 2, we hit rows R minus 1 or rows minus 1. Yeah. So I gotta do that again here. This should be 0. Is it gonna work? Who knows? Who knows, Q? Let's find out real soon. Wait, typos, lines 53. How do you see that, man? How's that? That's crazy. 62. Eagle vision. All right, so that's just our rows. It would be nice if I could make this accept either rows or columns somehow, but I'm just gonna copy and paste, man. It's gonna be real funky. Every time I copy and paste something, it doesn't work. But no, hold on. Let me just run this to see if it works on example 1 and example whatever before I get too crazy. Boolean? There's no such thing, man. It's called bool. And then what the heck? Bottom. Num0? What the heck is that, man? It's grid. And what else? Grid here, grid there. I borrowed check BTW. What's poppin'? All right, and then if it gets to the end, we can return false. BTW. That is what your name says, man. All right, so we got problems because how am I going to return false for example 1, man? It's crazy talk. Because the diff here should be 0. Less than 0, greater than 0, else return true. Let me see what's up. Eight? How are you gonna get 8, man? Something ain't right. This is how I pronounce Z. She? Hey? What are you trying to say, man? Alright. Why is this 8? Let me try and figure it out. So, every row I go, then I iterate every column, bottom, top frequency, increment, decrement that one. And then, how is it even 8? Feel like I'm getting crazy here. Nine minus 1. Oh shit. Because I'm going to calls minus 1, man. Come on. Come on. Alright, so that's looking good. It's looking real good so far. Right? Now I just need to do the columns, which I should be able to do. I'm just gonna copy this, but instead of going like that, I go from C to R's. And then maybe I make some new things here. I'll just copy these over. Cooking. Hey, I'm trying to cook, but I'll call this left. No, I'll call this right. Hey, I borrowed check. What are you talking about though, man? Terminal stuff? I don't know anything about terminals. The only terminal I know is VS Code terminal, man. What was I doing? All right, right, left, random human US. What's poppin'? How you doing? Welcome. So I'm a Mac OS user. Yeah, I use Mac and I use Windows. I use it all. Hold on. Left, 0, right. What is column sum? I'm not using that for anything. I'm gonna delete that. And I'll call this right frequency. I'll call this left freak. And then I just gotta be careful that I replace all the right things here. Top frequency, right freak. ZSH is a terminal type like SH, Ghosty, etc. And their file is ZSHRC for environment variables and whatnot. You pronounce BTW as three funny letters. Hey, I think most people say BTW, man. If I'm in real life and I have to say by the way, I might not even say by the way. I just say BTW. AI models are advancing so quickly. I went from writing 100% of the code to 30% at my company. We're all transitioning to reviewers managing agents. Yeah, I've already made that transition a long time ago, man. I don't write shit. But BTW and by the way are both 3 syllables. Yeah, but BTW sounds cooler. I try and maximize how cool I sound. Anyways, say BTV. Yeah, maybe if I lived over there. All right, let me try and get this problem real quick because I'm almost done, I feel. So left frequency, this should be right and left instead. So we're decrementing from the right and we're increment or adding to the left. And this should be right minus left. This should be calls. Oh, Jesus. This is the problem here now, man. How the hell am I gonna get a column like that? Do I have to do some funky stuff like this? I guess I could also translate the whole thing. If I remember how to translate, I'll do that because I can type that in 2 seconds, but I don't remember how to do that. Baldy Locks, what's happened? I'm still at the point where I can't tell how much people are memeing and not actually writing code anymore. Wait, what? Wait, about not writing. Hey, the only code I write, I swear, is LeetCode or algorithms. Actually losing efficiency? I don't think so, man. I think I think BTW, the person is gonna listen more because they're like, BTW? Like, what? What are you talking about? And then they listen to what I say. So just, by the way, it's like so quick. It goes by too fast. They don't even know that they have to listen out and pay attention. But anyways, I don't think we should be talking about that right now. I think I gotta figure out what I was doing last before I got distracted. Oh yeah, I was making my columns thing. So grid RC. So here I'll just use this nums there. But if it's the last nums, then I guess I can just make it wait, how do you do this? R equals 0. I'm doing a lot of bootleg things for this problem, man, but I think it should be okay. What am I pushing back here? Grids are calls -1. Pat's Hello World is in the house. What's poppin', man? How are you doing, Pat? When are we gonna see you stream again, man? Like regularly. I miss your streams. My favorite thing is lurking in your stream and listening to all the degenerate stuff you guys talk about. Wait. Fair question, for better or worse, it's not a meme. I really don't write much code anymore. Yeah, me too, man. Raxo Sabe in the house. 2-time ICPC world finalist, Raxo Sabe. I hate Twitch. They removed pot friend. What? I don't I don't know my Twitch emotes very well to know them by their names. Wait, what was I doing, man? I was trying to make this last column thing. Yeah, so instead of passing this, I'm gonna pass it that. This, I'm gonna pass it that. Instead of passing this, I'm gonna pass it that. And then I guess this should be like called. Wait, did I already change that? Rows -2. No, they should be calls -2. There's so many things that I'm probably forgetting to change. Maybe like C equals 0. All right, are we looking good now? No. That looks funky. This looks funky. How's Type Blazer? Type Racer? Type Blazer. Type Blazer coming along real nice. C grip? What? Wait, lines 102? $105. Wait, let me see what I'm doing, man. Column 0. Wait, 102. Oh, yeah. So wait, why is this there? That shouldn't be there. That's a typo. I forgot to erase it originally, and it just copied over. Thank you for saving me a lot of time. Very sussy for sure. All right, I think I'm gonna send it, man. Well, not send it, just run it. It ain't working. Let me see, what did I forgot to change? Decrement the right frequency. Nums. Did I forget to change anything, or is my thing wrong? Last call nums, left freak, right freak. Last call nums, call C0. Feels alright to me, man, but let me put in this C out. So I'm saying, all right, that example 2, 7. Oh, that looks like the wrong dang diffs. Right minus left. Oh, I'm about to say, man, come on now. All right, 6 minus 4. Yes. So the diff is 2. But now, so if the diff is 0, it should less than 0, we're looking to the left. And if diff is greater than, which is here, we're looking to the right. But it should look a single thing. So perhaps, oh, I see what's happening. Because C is 0 right here. And we're looking in the wrong place. Wait, I confused myself, man. I think we're looking in the wrong place. Because we're supposed to be looking... Oh, this is an edge case. Because C is 0. But C is also calls minus 2. So this is, how do I deal with this? How do I deal with this edge case? So clearly I'm looking in the left section for my number. I need to be looking in my right section. Is it an edge case? Yes. I'll just define this. So if C equals 0 and C equal calls minus 2, then that's the situation we're in right now. look in the last column. Right? Yes, I think so. It's a little bit weird, I must admit, but I think this is my bug. And I have to modify this thing up here as well. All right, let's see now. What's up? Oh yeah, look at that, man. Too easy. Well, let's see if it passes before I celebrate. But it's real close. So what the hell kind of grid is this, man? Oh, I see. Another edge case. Why is it an edge case though? Because where can we split this thing, man? I guess they're saying we could so this is just, yeah, I see. The split is here. And we just eliminate the top one right there. So the diff here, man, I feel like this should work with my code, but it doesn't. So we should find this part. It should come into this columns section. And then it should go each row. So it fills out this nums. But then the last column is also the same. Wait, no. What am I doing, man? It should happen in the rows part. My bad. Row 0. So now when we're here, that diff should be, the diff should be 1,000, man. Let me just print some things here. 100,000. Feel I'm real close. Ooh. All right, so the diff is this. So if it's negative, it should look in the top. But the thing is, we're at r equal rows minus 2. We should be here. Then that means this ain't working. Yeah, so we're here and we're looking in the single. Oh shit. We're looking in the wrong thing, man. We're looking in the bottom, but we should be looking at the top when it's negative. That's the bug, because I copied and pasted this if thing and I forgot to change which section we look at. So top freak, that means maybe one of these are wrong then. I don't know, I'm confusing myself, man. Let me see. Look single. I guess we should just look top freak here instead of. Let me think about this one. I think there's another bug for sure. But I'll submit this and then I'll adjust the bug. 100% it's not gonna work, right? Yeah. All right, I can fix it. So now this bug is because it's the same thing here. I think it's just this. Anyways, after this, what are we gonna do? There might be more bugs. Maybe this one. No. We're getting there slowly, but I don't know, man. These last few edge cases are wearing me out. So this one, they just give me one big ass row and they say it's false, but I'm saying it's true. Why is it true in my code? Because it doesn't even go here, man. Wait. That's because it's in the wrong place. I don't know, man. This thing's too hard for me. I feel like, all right. R equals 0. I feel like this should have ran. But I'm not printing anything, so this is concerning. How am I not printing anything, man? Steven Sagiball, what's poppin'? Elite rooms are 0 track plus random, no virtual? You don't like my virtual contests, man? Okay, so it does it for hair. Right minus left. So all this right minus the left. Where does it return true? I'm so close to this dang problem, man. But my sloppy code is just causing me trouble. I see what's happening. So when we're here, we're trying to split. This is the left side, this is the right side. It says the diff is this, so I'm trying to eliminate this, but the problem is I cannot eliminate that since it will make it split. So here is the deal. All right, the diff is negative, so something wrong in this part. And I think it's because columns, it's another edge case. No. Let's see. Brent Arata, what's happening? I think you're getting much better. Who are you talking to? What's your take on the current geopolitical system? What kind of question is that, man? Talking to me? Brent or Retta? I can't even solve this dang problem. I'm struggling. Struggle fest. So it ain't going there. Am I going here? Yeah. All right. I see what's happening, I think. So I have one dang thing like that. Trying to cut it up. Man, I think I messed up. I should have transposed the dang matrix, I think. I think that would have saved me a lot of headache. Because if I transposed it, then I can just run the same rows thing on it twice. But I think I've come too far to do that now, man. If it was a contest, maybe I would try and fix it. But should I just move on with my life? This problem sucks. I think I've already solved it. I just can't implement it. So did I really solve it? I don't know. Don't give up. All right, I made a bad investment. I need cheering up. How much money are we talking about, man? $3 to $4K. Dang, that sucks. That sucks for sure. But it ain't too bad. Like, one more paycheck and it's like it never happened, you know? All right, so I know where it's messing up. I know exactly why it's messing up. I just need to figure out how I'm gonna fix it. So it's coming in here and it's looking at this is the edge case where it's just a single row. And then I guess you can say I'm gonna hard code some junk here. If rows equal 1, do something else. I don't know what else to do here. So if it's just one size, then we should treat I'm trying to think how to transpose a matrix and like rotate it clockwise or something. Because maybe I can do that quicker than trying to fix my bug. But I don't remember how to do that, man. I remember I used to be able to do that in like 2 seconds. I'm gonna take a little 2-minute break and then come back to it. So, all right, Steven Sagaball, 3 to 4K, bad investment. What happened? You bought a card too high and you couldn't sell it? Or what do you mean you lost 3 to 4K? Tell us a little bit more. I just spent about this much on my bike the other day. Dang, Q, the ballin'. Like a bicycle or like a motorbike. Every time I think about getting Claude Max Plan, I look at how much I'm making and realize I don't want to spend $100. Man, but you just spent so much money on a bicycle. Is Simon getting Chat GPT brain? Man, is that a good thing or a bad thing? If my brain is as knowledgeable as Chat GPT? Or what? I want to put stuff out I think fits my needs or can benefit others. I just like to give. What are you talking about? Wait, I was the same until I realized I have nothing to lose, and so I don't care if I make no money. Using Cloud Max and running out. I bought ETBs of a new set. I don't know what that acronym means. And they just released 300,000 new of it at $70, and I bought for $204. Right. Man, Steven Sagaball, this is unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. E-bike. How fast that thing go, man. $3,000. That's like a motorbike, man. Or something. Spent $22 on lunch. Where did you eat lunch? $22. Yeah, we're getting close, Brent. I'm pretty sure I could solve this if I think, but my brain is not great because I have ChatGPT brain apparently. Means you realize so much. Relied so much on ChatGPT, cannot transpose a matrix. Yes, I cannot transpose a dang matrix, man. That's my problem right now because... Alright, let me try. I'm gonna come back to this problem. I think we need to go on a dang side quest right now because it's actually bothering me that I can't transpose a matrix, man. Transpose matrix. Jesus Christ. Alright, let me see the last time I did this. Really long time ago. Alright, here we go. Side quest. I haven't given up on the daily problem. I just need to do this little prerequisite, man. How do I do this? So I make my new matrix. Of size calls. Of size rows. Yeah. And then how the hell do you do it, man? I'm just trying to remember what I memorized 5 years ago, but it's not coming to me. So maybe I should think of it logically or something instead. But I can't think of anything. I guess I can, I guess I could just iterate through. Man, I swear there's like a trick with some swaps and you only go up to like the halfway point or something like that, but I don't remember really. So if I were to iterate normally over each cell, what would I do? Wait, that doesn't work if the matrix isn't square. I see, BetSimp. So only the square matrices, that little trick works, like swapping or... So I wasn't just hallucinating there. Alright, so if I just iterated over like this, I need to put this stuff. Do I just put CR like that? Let me think about that because I'm not sure. Because why wouldn't that work? Why wouldn't that work, man? It's too easy out here. All right, I think I do have ChatGPT brain. It's clear. It's so obvious. No, I got GPT brain or whatever. All right, what the hell am I doing? It's too easy out here. Nah, it ain't easy, man. So, all right. Don't defense. Wants to type Blazor, but all right. Before we go on to this, I gotta finish this dang problem, man. I'm so close. I'm very close. Why no rename yet? I keep forgetting. Wait, what was I doing? I just cut all that junk out for what? I'm trying to make a new function. I'm gonna call this do work or something. And I don't know what it takes in yet. But I know that I'm just pasting all this old code in there. And then I guess I don't know what this should be. Boolean. And then maybe I should put these things in here. And then I'm gonna erase all this junk. But first, let me get rid of this shit down here, man. We don't need that. Here we go. Do work. Wait. If do work, return true. And then transpose. Wait, I should do this in place, man. No. Can I do it in place like that? I think so. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I don't know what y'all talking about, but transpose grid. Let's call it again. Let me see if this works. Hey, what the heck? All right. Hey, Rexo. Don't give mod to this guy. What? Yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry. All right, should we just race? Because I don't know what the hell's going on, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. I transposed it. I forgot. All right, I don't know what the hell, man. Something ain't right. I'll come back to this. Or maybe I should just call it quit. No one will be more except me and Q and Clistar. What y'all talking about? Holy Trinity of mods? Leet whale help needed? Yeah, let's do type Blazor first, and we go back to that dang daily problem. You can't give up here so close. Yeah, I don't know if I made the right choice to transpose, because maybe the bug is still there even after I transposed, you know? But I think I caused more problems with my modifications to the problem. Alright, I don't know if these championship races work, but we're going to try. First race is the practice, second race is the championship round. 24 Star Racing, the mods, and Simon. I should warn you, all I do is hardcore races. Oh yeah? Dang. I don't do hardcore races that much. They're too scary. Alright. That was real quick. I heard your stomach? Yeah, sometimes I get hungry out here, man. Alright, I think there's a problem where I have to like leave the room and then create a new one. So now this is not practice mode, this is real life mode. I have to send some updates tomorrow to fix that thing. It's the same link, it should be. All right, here we go. That dang daily problem, man. Hey, what the hell is this? Is my shit broken? Something's broken, man. I don't think so easy doing it a second time. Hey, how did me and Q get so much worse? Stop for a second because it was the same line. Yeah, me too. I think it tripped me up. If I was only allowed to read the passages before, nah. Maybe one day. Alright, that was a little bit suspicious. Alright, I know this is not a vibe coding stream, but I need to put something in to mention. Lee Grace just gave the same passage 2 times in a row. That's crazy talk. Lee Grace? We should think about how, if we want to prevent this or what, maybe there's a problem or maybe it's actually random that caused that. Unbothered about the same passage? What? Title? Jest, what's happening? Yeah. Anyways, back to this dang problem. So, what the heck am I doing wrong, huh? I'm supposed to get a true. Alright, so this one is false. I mean, they're both false, right? Struggling today. So false for column splits. So it says 2 minus 6. Huh. Oh. I think I see what might be happening. I think I'm transposing it the wrong way, man. Do I have to reverse it at the end? I'm not sure. This is just like a Hail Mary. I don't even know. I'm not sure if that made it better or worse. But all right, I think I'm going to print the matrix that I transpose. Because maybe it's not flipping it the right way and I have like my top and bottoms flipped. That's my theory. So here I will print the matrix. Wait, I think you didn't add me at least twice to the leaderboard. Yeah, I think there is. Wait, which leaderboard we talking about, man? Maybe the leaderboards are under construction right now. All right, let me close this. What am I looking at? All right. Oh shit. That ain't right, man. 1, 3. $35 stream streak Dumpydon. Crazy. Thank you very much. Who has the highest streak? I don't know. I don't know how you tell. I have 2 type blazer rings, but there's 0 from that period on Midnight. Yeah, MidnightSimon.com is not up to date with that while we transition to type blazer. Eventually, I don't know how I'm going to handle that. Update it, please. Wait, I'll think about it. So, yeah, look at that, man. My 1, 2 is there, but how come? It's crazy talk. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong example. Here it is. Yes, Elite Whale, thank you. I'm like, what the heck is going on, man? All right, so 1, 2. And then it should be hold on. I'm trying to look at it. So it should be 3, 1, 4, 2. So these are backwards. I see. I said. So I don't want to think about it. I'm just gonna do some bootleg stuff right here. Let me see if that works. Oh Jesus. Should be ants are. No. All right, I guess I should think about where these go then. If I just reverse them, I want. Gee, which way do I turn my head, man? Like that? Shit. 1, 2. I want them reversed. So C, they should be calls -1 minus C, I think. Come on, man. It's too hard. I can't do this problem, man. I don't know what to do. I give up. I give up. This dang problem. Please add my wins. Man, I don't even remember. All right, type it in the Type Racer Discord and I'll do it. Wait, we just have to hard code 7 cases. It's free now. I don't know what to do, man. I've tried everything. Like, I don't want to look at these bunk ass test cases anymore. Okay. All right. So these test cases that are failing, maybe they all share something in common. That is, it doesn't work like this. So maybe there's a bug. There's like always a bug in my code. So let me pay attention now to, it's supposed to find true here. Wait, right? What? Yeah, it's supposed to find true. But how come it doesn't even say false? Am I tripping? Or what? False for a row. It's supposed to say false right there. Click view more. Oh, snap. I was about to lose my mind. All right. How long are we going to spend on this problem, man? Am I going to spend the whole dang night trying to figure out this junk? I hope not. All right, one more time. So it hits the 10. We see 10. Oh. Oh. Should I hit them with the reverse, man? I'll try that. You knew this problem was gonna be a piece of shit? Wait. Alright. I didn't know it was gonna be this bad. Until LeetCode lets you free with solving this one. No, man. LeetCode, you gotta set me free. Come on, man. Alright, give me a hint. Give me a hint. What should I look for here? I guess giving up is the devil's work? I don't know. I know what's failing, I guess. That's true. It's failing on the dang. It's failing on the dang thing where it's just one single fat row or fat column. And it's like upside down, man, because you know what? You know what I'm about to do, man? I'll tell you what I'm about to do. Wait, how do you reverse? Begin. I'm gonna just call it one more time. Will that work? Oh, Jesus Christ. Control W. Yeah, I'm about to Control W this problem, man. Because it ain't the one for me. I got to hit view more. Oh, shit. I just actually hit Control W. think I'm about to disappoint you. I think I'm getting further away from the answer, you know. A lot further away. All right, so every time I got one dang row, it messes up. Because how do I say it's true? Nah, this should not be true anywhere. I give up, man. I can't do it. I can't spend 2 hours on a problem, man. I don't have the mental fortitude for that. I think I'm gonna just restore. Wait, you can handle the single row, single column cases separately. All right, Leet Whale, you telling me I shouldn't give up yet? I should just handle those dang edge cases. All right, well, 10 more minutes on this. I don't know if I can handle it, man. Here we go. I will handle it. I will handle it by all right, so we can't split it by rows here. But if it's like this, then it might be possible. Because I need to go oh Jesus. All right, here we go, man. Here we go. If grid.size equal 1, then I guess I'll check independently now. So that means, man, I don't feel like doing everything again. Total sum. All right, so now I'm going left to right. Yeah. So I'll add this to my left. Subtract it from my right. Then I say if this equals that, we're good. Otherwise, that's our diff. If our diff is negative, then we need to look left. So how do we look left? I guess if grid 0, 0 is equal to that thing, then we're good. Right? Or if grid 0, C minus 1, wait, let me think. If it's C minus 1 or C. No, I think it's C. So if that is equal to the diff, then we're also good. Otherwise, we're not good. Yeah. Anything else? Let's see. Jesus Christ, man. Thought we had it. I'm not gonna lie. I thought we had it right there, but we don't. So let me see. 10, and then where can we split this? I guess we can split right here. So that's 10, and this is 12. Oh yeah. I didn't finish my dang formula or my algorithm. Come on, man. So this would be 0c plus 1 or 0c cos minus 1. Now we're good. I might give up. All right, so this is just a single column. I see. I'm saying true for rows. That's crazy talk, man. No, it's not that crazy. Wait, why can't we do that? Because can we hit 4 plus 4 there? Oh, because it disconnects them. I see. Disconnects them. All right, back to the drawing board. So many bugs. We're so close. Yeah, maybe. All right, here we go. So if grid is that, we're gonna do that. And then if that is that, I'm gonna do copy and pasting. I'm not sure if I copied and pasted the right stuff. I got too many test cases, they say. All right, maybe if columns is size 1, let me try and code this properly. I'll just change everything up here. So this should be R and column 0. Diff if 0, 0. C. I think this is wrong. This should be 0, 0, and this should be R. This should be 0, 0, and R plus 1. This should be rows minus 1, 0. All right. Is this gonna be the final answer, man? It needs to be, because I've worked on this for the whole stream. It's crazy. There's so many edge cases, man. Delete this problem. It's not worth it. Yeah, I think I gave everything I got. My code is too sloppy to solve this problem. There's so many edge cases. I think I know how to solve it. I just don't know how to implement it cleanly. But this is the closest I've ever been, man. 7 test cases away. Ask Claude to fix it? Yeah, I should. But I don't even feel like doing that, man. It's too much work. I think you're just one more edge case away. Yeah, I mean, I think I see the edge case. I just don't want to deal with it anymore, man. Do I see the edge case? Just one more roulette spin away. Hey, maybe. I don't know. So clearly I'm saying true when it's not true, because if I took that number, it would disconnect the region. But I don't. Man, look at, I have almost 200 lines of junk here, man. I've been defeated. I've been defeated a long time ago, like an hour ago. And I used up all my dang brain juice on that problem. I don't think I got anything in return, man. Jesus Christ. What a... Ugh. I feel gross after doing that. My code looked like that too? So close? No, you're literally second to the last panel, that meme about the guy digging for diamonds. Nah. Nah, man. We'll come back. We'll come back another time. I'm gonna add this to my list of problems that I should be able to do. Rexo, man, I feel like I disappointed everybody, man. You forget I never come back? Yeah, I know. I actually know that. When I say I'm gonna come back to it, it's code for I don't ever want to see this problem again. Solve the edge case. Nah, come on, guys. You guys bullying me now. Guys, such bullies in here. Alright, let me take 2 minutes to just chill. I don't want to even look at this problem. Let me drink some water. And then Raxo, Bet Simp, Elite Whale, Don't Defense, Don't Be Done. I'm not going to let you down, man. Also, Clistar, 75 stream streak. I don't think anyone beats that. It's crazy talk. Jesus Christ. Where's the dang test case, man? Give me that shit. So who the hell is saying true? This is saying true the first time we do it, because I hit that and I'm like, all right, 212. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I'm saying the diff is 1, and I see that right there, 212. So where's my dang function, do work? We're coming in, the diff is right here. We're getting the diff is positive. Coming in here, we're looking in the bottom, and then we're like, is R 0? Yes. So then we look in the last row, and then it shouldn't work. Oh, I see. It's right here. We're done. Wait, this looks wrong then. Alright. We're onto something, man. We're onto it. I think I just saw the other bug, because if this is like that, let me think. What did I just do, man? This ain't right. So if the diff is big, I should look in there, right? Wait, this doesn't really make much sense. Like this part, maybe we should look in top freak, or in the bottom freak here. And then this looks a little sus right here. We'll see. Time will tell. Sick of it, man. But we're getting closer. Alright, I've never been this far. We're a lot of edge cases away. Let me take a look at this input, man. I don't think this problem is worth it. So they say it's true, huh? I can't see it, but I will try to see it. So this whole thing, this is 44. How much is this? 9. How much is this? 12. And how much is this one? 7. I can't do quick math in my head. 24. This problem builds the strongest warriors? I don't know about all that. Alright, so what's everything? This would be 53. This would be 65. And this would be 89. Is that right? The totals. Wait. What's the answer to this one, man? Who has good math abilities? Add all these numbers up, man. What is it? $89, right? Like, why would I say false? Am I looking in the wrong section? All right. I think this stuff looks a little bit suspicious, man. Look in the top. All right, 6. I'm about to give up again. I don't think I'm ready for all this heat, man. 9, 44. Wait, what was this? 15. Wait, what? 24. Mental math ain't my thing. All right, I give up. 100% give up, man. Forget this problem. And I don't even know if I got any energy to do any more problems, man. That problem took everything out of me. I shouldn't have attempted it, man. I don't feel like LeetCoding anymore now. Should I just do elite rooms and call it easies and mediums? Wait, the problem should return true because you can split after the first row and move the first and second section. Maybe we should ask AI to help. Yeah, maybe, but maybe I just forget about that problem. Above my abilities. You can split after the first row. Remove the first in the second section. Hold on, Leet Whale. Yeah, I'm thinking about what you're saying. I can't believe you got me to go back to this dang problem. So you say we should be able to go here. We go down here. We shouldn't do a single look. We should be doing this look, but then I feel like modifying this is going to break some other things. I think I just need to, I think my code is just a little bit messy, man. Like it's for this edge case. Let me see here. Hold up. So the problem here is like, all right, so this R is 0. feel like this is the same as that. So why doesn't it trigger there? 2 rows. Rows minus 2 is 0. So like this should trigger, right? But it doesn't. Zero and 2. So like, how come it doesn't come in right here? Oh shit. Jesus Christ, man. This looks a little sus right here too, but I think we're further away now. But maybe it's because one of these is wrong. I swear this was a test case that wasn't working, right? So he's saying after this row, this is 44 and 9, that's 21 plus 24. What's 21 plus 24? 45. And then the 1 should be there. So 45 minus 44. Where does it do work? 45 minus 44 is 1. So that diff is positive. And then the row is 0. Aha. Here's the bug. That means this is a bug too. And this might be it. It was just sloppy code, man. I just forgot to put an else if, and it was just if, and then if. Well, I'm not there yet. Because I feel like it's really close though. Alright, now more edge cases, I guess, where it's hard code the last remaining test cases. Yeah, I feel like I gotta do that, man. Wait, what is the choice you're making for that case to be true for rows? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Oh, I think it's because maybe I'm trying to delete something. Alright, 1 plus 2, 3. So 4, 8, and then 8. So I think I'm trying to erase this 3 where I'm not supposed to. Right? Because this is 8 and this would be 11. So our diff is going to be negative. So if our negative diff, and then we're here, I see. So if row is 0, this should be a single look instead of. But man, I keep changing these and then it's like we got problems, you know? But maybe it's alright. I think I see, yeah, I think I see why that was wrong. For sure, I see why it was wrong. We're getting closer, man. Alright, now this one, I'm gonna tell you what I think is wrong. Has to be this right here. This is it. We gotta look at a single thing in this thing right here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Lord have mercy. Nah, that ain't it. It's too much. Too much. Oh, you know what? Could I be longing? This is a long issue, man. Could be a long issue. I don't have time for this long stuff. Alright. These don't, nobody cares. Look, I already got long there, but I forgot to put the dang diff as a long. Wait, what else? We might keep it like that? What do you mean? And ignore the possibility when the diff. Wait, that is too big brain for me, Raxo. Let me think about why that makes sense. Oh, I see why. Because there is no single number that's greater than a diff that's 100,000. Makes sense. Okay, so I think we just got another long issue right here. Alright, for sure. After this, oh, Jesus Christ, man. Who came up with these test cases, man? Alright, it must be another long. Where else could it be, man? Shit. I don't know who convinced me to even attempt this problem. Everyone, yeah, all of you. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's to avoid changing all the unordered maps. Oh, snaps. Wait. I don't have to change the unordered maps because they're only remembering the numbers. They don't like the frequencies, yeah? I don't know. Huge respect? Nah, I don't think that deserves any respect, man. Where was I messing up, though? What the hell is the problem? Wait, avoids the overflow and using long as key for the unordered map search. I see what you're saying. I see. That's a tricky bug to find, I guess, to realize. I think target should have been long. Wait. Oh yeah, those function signatures too should have been long. And then the looking up the map, so like if this is a long, but the map is only the other thing, then I suppose it should maybe could potentially work, but it's not guaranteed. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, man, that problem took everything out of me. I don't know if I can go another 50 minutes. So, alright. Alright, so the rotate thing is the play here. I like to see that you also rotated, or transpose, or whatever they call it. Alright, so check vertical. It's pretty much the same thing, right? So this is getting the total sums or whatever. Wait, how do you... Oh, this is like your map, so you don't use any maps, you just use a vector int to tell if you have that thing, or same idea, but I guess that the conditional structure is reduced. I don't use unordered map, I just use frequency array. Yeah. And you don't have to put any crazy edge cases, like hard-coded things. Well, maybe you do. I just can't see it as quickly. But man, that problem is easily one of the worst problems I've ever done in my whole life, man. But I felt like the idea wasn't too hard. It was just the implementation that was such a pain in the ass, because it's so easy if you have sloppy shit code to just get lost in the sauce, man. So I was able to finally get it after how many? 16 attempts, man. You know what they say? Wait. 16th times the charm. Wait, what's... I was trying to think, what the hell is 2 to the power of what is 16? 2 to the 1, 2 to the 2, 3, 4, 2 to the 4? Or something? 2 to the 4th time is the charm, man. They say nobody messes with Simon 17 times, yeah? I might have to just end stream here. I know I haven't really been hitting my 3 hours of algorithms recently, and I give up soon, but I don't have the energy, man. I want to go just relax after that long ass fight with that problem. And what kind of username is that, man? Jesus. There's people tripping up in here, man. Anyways, look at my inactivity for so long. When I get back up there, I don't think I've ever hit my stride like I did back in 2021. This was peak concentration for me. I'm trying to achieve this, but by not just with LeetCode, but by just working on other things instead. I just had a really bad idea about using the LeetCode heat map to draw certain symbols. Man, that is... I don't know what kind of symbols you're talking about, man, but somebody asked me if I meant to draw this 4 on my heat map one time. And no, I did not mean to draw that. Alright. I created elite rooms that I don't think I'm going to do. So... oh, Jesus. I'm about to get off, man. Who's leak coding? Nobody. Oh, this guy. But this guy doesn't talk to us, man. I rated him. He was like, oh, who cares about these guys? Should we rate him again? Or... I don't talk either, though. No, but you talk to us, man. When you look, I guess. Like, if we ask you things... Alright, we'll give this guy another chance, man. He just seemed very uninterested in chat. Ray the trapping rainwater guy, yeah. He has a family in his bio. I can't read that, man. Oh, you gotta translate. Asking if he's gonna chat with the chat? Nah. He's focusing. Maybe that's what I should do, man. Maybe I should just focus on the dang problem. Anyways, let's go rate him. Hey, BetSimp, what are you doing, man? You can't be saying that. You can't be saying that in there. Alright, anyways, we're gonna go rate him. Anyways, thank you everyone for pushing me to finish that hard ass problem. I don't feel very good that I spent so much time on it. I wish I had not done it, but I guess it's alright, you know. Hate raid? No, man. Come on, chill, Raxo. We got no hate in this community. Anyways, BetSimp, Elite Whale, JCast19. See you next time. Thank you very much, Raxo. I'll see you. Spetsnaz Logic. See you later, man. Dumpy Don. Adios. By the way, everybody, Dumpy Don has been streaming, so go follow Dumpy Don. He said he's gonna stream every single day. I don't know if he said that, but I'm telling you, that's what I think he should do. Q, I'll see you next time. Thank you very much for tuning in. And everyone who's lurking, adios, amigos. Everyone from YouTube, see you next time. Thank you. Stephen LFLF, have a good night. Vermeil, see you later.